Okay folks, welcome back to our Sky Factory 2.5 Let's Play with me, SizerKoze. Yeah, we did a bit more sifting of the gravel, and I also chopped down this tree, which was awesome, because check this out. As I was using the hatchet, I got a diamond improvement modifier on it, and an extra modifier, which means that we basically got like a diamond modifier for free, which gives us like 500 odd durability extra onto the axe, which means it will chop down a lot more wood now in one go, which is great. Let's do a bit more twerk and get some more of these trees up. Yeah, so we should have a good bit of dirt ready for sieving. So yeah, that wood pulp is great for filling up these bad boys. Let's just check we've got saplings. We do. Okay, let's make some more dirt. As far as I'm aware, this is like going to be the easiest way of making dirt. There's no simple way of making dirt other than the old compost routine. Did that one finish? Yeah. Still got more wood chip. Oh, the wood chip's so good. Look at that. Fills it up with like 8. I just got one there with a couple of bits and pieces left on it. That's cool though. Right, let's just double check where we're at. So we've done all of these, we've done the hammer, we've started sifting gravel. I don't think we've done any sand and dust. We've made some construct tools from bone or flint. Made clay. We're on to the, basically this is a point where we start making our cobblestone generator. So we make a crucible, and then you make the crucible, heat up some stone, then use that to make lava, put your lava into your bucket, and you pour your bucket into a little spot in the floor so that you can generate lava with some water. So yeah, the next 3 things are that, and then it says we're into the Stone Age, and it says to make a dark room, form your base for spawning mobs and obtaining loot. So let's just check what a crucible needs. So that we know what we're doing, and it's not the magma crucible. We're not quite there yet. It's not an oak crucible. We've already got one of those. Which one is it? What's the recipe for a clay crucible? I didn't even know there was such a thing. Ah, porcelain clay. Yes, of course. So what we need is, we need bone meal, and to get bone meal, we need to kill mobs, because we need their bones. So in order for us to get their bones, we need to make a mob thing. So although the order of this book says to do the crucible first before doing the mob farm, like unless we make some kind of spawn area for skeletons, we are totally not going to be able to get the porcelain. So we need the bone meal to make the porcelain clay. Clay's easy enough. So what we're going to do after I finish doing some more sifting, actually I need to make sure we've got enough dirt. So I'm keeping some dirt back for later essentially. I don't want to start using up all of our dirt straight away before we've got an animal, basically an animal farm going. So I think we're gonna have to start picking directions and then building some mob farms. I'm kind of in 2 minds whether I just make a quick one to get enough bone meal to make the porcelain clay and the crucible, or whether we just go total wild and make a huge or a decent sized mob spawner anyway out of wood. It's a tough call. It is a tough call. Like it's difficult to figure out which way to go. I know that like for automating the cobblestone generator, which means we can then start building like our base from stone. Generally, I like to have a mob grinder already, and this would apply even if I was doing this in a regular mod pack. So I mean, it doesn't take long to make a mob grinder. We have everything we need. Let me think. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a mob spawner. I mean, we can have like a chat or something while we do it. Like we've got any more of these? Yeah. Right. And I need more. Bum, 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 bum. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to go out like 30 spaces. Because generally I just want it to be away from where we are. Not just because of the whole typical. I made it like one space too far back. Yeah. I'm gonna need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, the reason I want it so far back is just because I don't want to have like a ton of mobs like aggroing me from like all the way back in my base. I've done it before when I build a mob spawner and I build it too close to my base and then I just regret it later. So let's not regret that later. Let's pop some fences in there. And here we go. Right. First things first, I'm going to need 4 for the spawning killing platform, I guess around about here. And I'm going to need a space for some workbenches and a chest maybe. Right, let's get on the case. Let's make it a crafting station because that way it won't pop any blocks off. And let's just get ahead with the oak planks because we're going to need a lot of them. And we'll keep this stuff up over here. Right. We're going to need a way into it. So we're going to need some kind of a ladder. So let's get some ladders on the go. That's probably going to be enough, but we'll see. Second of all, we need to make some wooden spikes. And we just got the achievement time to strike. Wow. So wooden spikes, I think it looks something like... pretty sure it needs an actual piece of wood. Dope. Apart from that, everything is pure wooden planks, I guess, for this. Yeah, so we're not doing anything fancy. We're doing like the basic mob spawner that like pretty much everyone builds. I should probably go and get the water bucket and bring it over here. And the reason I'm going straight to the mob spawner is because you get so many cool drops from mobs in this. Like, you'll get like loot bags and stuff, so we could end up getting like steel buckets or iron buckets and all kinds of like good stuff. So rather than have to mess around too much, I'm just going to put the, I guess we only really need the... Yeah, we're going to need plank. We are going to need lots of these as well. Yeah, so we've got our spawning platform here. Wow. That's going to make it incredibly difficult. What am I doing? Ah, noob. Right. Again, we're going to need to make the spawning platform. I'm going to start it a little bit further back so that it means that basically the mobs will start up here. And I think that's the oh, we could do with another clay bucket. What about that layer? Right, yeah. So if I hold down shift. Okay, so here's where our spikes go. So all the mobs are going to fall down, hit that, and die. At least that's the idea. So let's just go ahead and actually, let's do, if we go down this level, there are reasons for everything. It just means mobs can't spawn here. And it makes everything look a little tidier, and it'll be easier to get the experience to pop up from here once it drops after killing them. You see? Not just a clever, a pretty face. Not even. Right. Yeah, we're going to take you down as well. So here we are. Platform. Now from here, I think we need to start a ring around about this height. Yeah, those do work. Right. I mean, this is like I think I was trying to say. I don't know. I even finished. This is your basic mob spawner. I think I made one of these. Wow, come down here as well. In every single Minecraft world I've ever had. I mean, apart from a world in which I've deliberately made myself a bit more complex mob spawner. So we need to remove these two. And I'll probably need to go right around it this one time here just to get, because sometimes the mobs can be tricky to get from the front, so I'm just going to make it so that I can get around this side and give them some, teach them some manners from the sides as well. Yeah, if you want to only remove one of them, you can hold down shift when you're chopping, and it won't remove so much. So, right, so there we go. Basics in there. And now we just need to go up. So we'll go up like 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll deliberately hurt ourselves, and we'll just go around and put in the rest of the floor. Right, so what we're going to do is from here, we're going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm just going to put down some torches while we're working here. And I'm going to double check my measurements as well, actually. Let's do it this way around, because... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I believe this is correct. But I can be wrong, and so in order to ensure that this actually works, I'm just gonna grab a bucket of water now. And head up here. We've got an extra steps. Okay. So if this works, this water will stop before the edge. And it does. Perfect. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're basically looking at going 8 back, and then your wall goes on top of it, so you need that much. So I'm just going to go and get another bit of water and make an infinite water source up here. So yeah, all this does is flush the mobs into that central part there. Very simple. My first mob farm style. Simple. I mean, I've never had a mob farm that didn't have like at least this at minimum. Like, you know, you can make dark rooms and you can make, like, you know, ones where they have to walk and things on their own. I always at least have it so that they get pushed into this chute and down the center part. I mean, you can make this more complex by 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's... Oh yeah, I should probably mention that I quite often fall while I'm making mob spawners up in the sky, so if I don't fall into the pit and kill myself first. So basically what happens is when you put 2 of these, they'll push any mobs that fall into this water channel down the centre into the pit, where they get impaled on the wooden spikes and die. If you're making this on vanilla Minecraft, it's exactly the same build, no difference, except for you'll want to drop the mobs down at the bottom, and then depending on whether or not you want to kill the mobs or whether or not you want to leave them with a little bit of energy left, I think that the drop distance is like, can be 30 if you want to kill them, and then you 20 something if you don't want to kill them outright. On this one, we've got it set so that there should be all the mobs left after falling on the spikes with half a heart. Oh, and of course we now need to lift these source blocks up, otherwise it'll flow too far. Noob alert. Was I born yesterday? It feels like it. I feel like I'm brand new. Right. There we go. So that's the basics of the mob spawner. At this point, we're going to need to take out these torches because we're going to be building upwards. And yeah, we just need to go ahead and build the old spawning platforms. So you want to build this another one up. And essentially this just means that any mob looking down here will see that this is only a drop of 2 and will happily fall down into the water. I've seen other ones that are a bit more complex where you have like trapdoors and things, but this is all you need. You could make it so this mob spawner couldn't spawn spiders. It would just mean putting down half slabs, upside down half slabs every so often, but again, I'm not going to bother. I want the spiders to fall down. I'll just change the killing platform at the bottom. So, now that we've done that, we just go around the edge and then we fill in these spawn platforms. Again, I've seen versions of this where essentially you have multiple platforms and, you know, multiple levels where you have water in each level that does a similar thing. And, you know, that's fine. They're easy enough to make. But this thing is super efficient as it is, so, you know, it's not really necessary, especially when you're playing on a void world like this. I don't have any caves to light up. I don't have, like, you know, other people on here minimizing the amount of spawns I'm getting. This is a single player world, and this is going to be super efficient. It's all you need, essentially. Obviously you can get ones which are designed to catch specific types of mobs. You can get ones that separate them using all kinds of fancy redstone and shenanigans. Again, not necessary. Just get the thing done. And I'll probably time lapse this and give you a progress update once I've filled all this in. Okay, so I just finished completing the platforms and the walls, and now I just need to pop a roof on it, and it's done. And we're just going to use the half slabs for this, because it stops the mobs from spawning on top of it, and I don't have to put any lights up there. So upside down half slab, and that'll take care of that. Okay. So that's just pretty much finished this mob spawner, just the last torch to put out, and then yeah, we're gonna have a really dark, ooh, spooky, dark area to let our mobs spawn in. So I just need to get these blocks in place, and that's it. Might as well leave the ladder there right a second. So yeah, awesome. Mob spawner complete. We should start getting mob spawning pretty much the second we leave the area. I'm just going to take this down. It's spoiling the veneer. And what I am going to do before we get any further along is I'm just going to put a fence around the whole thing, because as I said before, the spiders and things can get out. So let's just pop that up there, and well, let's get a fence down. And this will just make sure that we can't have any mobs knocking us off if we accidentally get hit by some glitchy mob targeting. And that noise means that our grinder is working. And as I was saying previously, the spiders can currently escape, so we need to make this spider proof. Let's just kill the ones that have spawned here. And we've just made it a little bit more reinforced. Wow, we're really powering up this hatchet. And there's one of the little buggers.
What? No!
Oh, we just lost all of our levels and all of our... Yeah, it's not that end of the world. And... relax. Okay, folks, I think that's all we've got time for in our Let's Play series. So thanks for stopping by and watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave me a like, and if you really, really liked it, then maybe you should subscribe to my channel for more episodes. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Ta-ra!